My husband bought this car wash kit so that he could save $50 a week by washing his own truck. This is the extended handle with the mop brush on it. You can see that it easily does the top of the bed of his truck. And then he uses the step stool so that he can get the very top of his truck. You can also take the end and the brush off and just use it with your hand. The pole doesn't extend, but it does come apart so you can make it shorter if you want to. There's also a squeegee attachment that you could use to get your windows and your windshield that are often difficult to reach. You could also use that squeegee attachment on your house. Now he's cleaning his tires. He's using that same mop head to clean his tires. And then he goes back in with the brush and does the tire part. And then he has a smaller brush that he uses to get his rims. He said he was really pleased with all the different attachments and parts and how pleased he was with how well they all worked. And here he's using that small brush again to get between his bed and his cab. And this is the chamois that comes with it, or it's a microfiber cloth, not really a chamois, and he's drying the top off. And then you use that fine detail brush for small things on the inside. This set was a really good value considering how many pieces you get and the quality. Let me show you everything that comes in the kit. This is the mop brush. It is one of these microfiber kind that's really absorbent and it cleans really well. You get this one and you also get a replacement. It hooks onto this handle here, which screws onto the extension pole. It also has a handle on the back, so you could also use it to scrub with your hand. Now, this pole is not adjustable. However, you could leave one part out if you want it shorter. So it technically is kind of adjustable. This is a nice foam handle. This is very lightweight. Like, I'm not super strong, but I would be able to use this without any problems. I could also use this if I wanted to do my front doors, if I wanted to do siding. If I wanted to use this in the house, I could use it on my floors. I could use it in my ceilings, on my walls. So very versatile. You get this nice drawstring bag to keep everything in, so it keeps everything nice and neat. So we keep the mop hanging in our garage, and then we just keep everything in the bag. We don't put it in there until after it's dried out, so we don't end up with any mold or mildew. Here's a microfiber cloth. It has a hook on it, great for hanging it up so you can dry it. You can see my husband's used this quite a bit, but this is great for drying. This is a detailing brush. He used this to go around his tires. You can also use this if you have any crevices, like between the truck bed and the cab. You could use that. This is a squeegee. There's a wash side and then the squeegee side. It screws right onto the pole like the mop head did. You could use this for your windows. You could use it for your vehicle, whatever. You could also put the shorter part of the pole in there so that you could use it on like the hood of your car or the back of your car, the top of your car, whatever you need help reaching. This is a tire brush. It is more stiff. Then we have an extra mop. And last, we have a detailing brush. This is for the inside of the car, like your vents or any of those things, to get all that dust and to get into little spaces. So